So we got our bumpers out. We're ready for launch coming up in a few days. Well, they'll have me in the water in a few days. I want to talk about our frame here. You'll see a lot of frames. They cost a lot of money. Got this one through Ocean South, Amazon special. You'll see it's not a heavy duty one. Wasn't real expensive. It's got the push snap pins. It's got them up here too. You can see them in there. So it's not a real super duty one, a lot lower on the price, but as you can see, I use screws, put them in there. That makes sure that can't go anywhere. Also, on these connectors, you'll see I put a bolt through. Not all the way through on these. Didn't feel the need. This was a good size bolt. Plus it has, there it is, it has the whatever screw to hold it. That helped me. I used those to get it mounted. Made sure everything was gonna work. These poles, they're different color. Chrome isn't my thing. They say that holds up for salt water. That's what these come as. These I got at Menards. They're 7/8. You know, these are 1-inch OD insert. So I had to grind these down, 7/8 inside diameter. So the outside is over an inch. So I beveled the edges so they'd fit in there on all of them. You might be looking at my caulking job thinking, wow, what a mess. Yeah, it doesn't look the best, but it's waterproof. I'm more concerned about waterproof than looking cool. Yeah, and so on these main ones, I got a metal / wood screw, heavy duty screws, put them in all four. That way it's all one piece. Plus I have this bolted down past the splice on all four corners, which adds to the stability. Here I put bolts through, put nuts on them to hold this for an extra support, because it was a 3-bar. I could have got a 2-bar, but they're not as wide, so I kept it that way. I wish I could have got the wider one. If I'd have got one, if I could have put these out here, I could have put both my solar panels going long ways. But everybody was buying the stuff and they were sold out, and I didn't have time to wait, which I probably did, but I'm one guy, one solar panel. I think it looks really good and I'm happy with it. It's gonna do what I need it to do. I'm gonna have to conserve my energy a little bit, but you can see, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, it's not exactly flat, but I don't think that's a big deal. It needs cleaned off. It's got some dust up there, but it still charges just fine. I'm pulling an average between, it was cloudy this morning. I was getting about 340 watts, but we got into the noon, clouds broke. I'm pushing between 430 and 470, 480 watts. So it's working pretty good. So